make sure, let everyone know we are still live. This is our last match of the evening. Who's going to be in the top 8?
And wow, just a raw fan in Scar's face. Might have been an input error. And wow, he's doing a lot of close range fan tosses. Finally gets caught for it. Scar just simply jumping over one. Not getting any kind of mix generated though, as he does drop his first combo. And this is our first time seeing Scar this evening on stream.
Scar's actually looking to do pretty well right now. Oh, the tricky stuff. Just taking his time. Now remember, Scar is no stranger to this matchup. Oh, and the savage read. There you go. And it is blender time. What is it going to be? Decides to keep it simple. 4-1-3 in the smoke bomb, but...
Oh, Scar believes, and he gets him off on the meter. That's gonna do it!
Wow. Starcharger looking extremely clean right now.
I had my Palo dollars ready, but they aren't flying in the air yet.
Oh, and a very early break from Starcharger. That's unfortunate. Taking his time here, just trying to open him up. Oh my god, and that's as instant as it gets through the wave dash. With the buff activated, going to do some decent damage. 35%. Oh, and just getting clipped by a nice whip punish by Scar. And here comes the blender. What is it going to be? Just goes for the reverse grab. It's just like what you were talking, Alchemy, just holding down
just hold
that
it,
parry.
and I love watching the opponent as they sit there frozen, contemplating all of their options, and by the time that you finally come to a conclusion, he's already let it go, and is probably doing something else. It's great to watch.
There you go, the 2-1 staggers proved to be just a little bit too much. Scar edging out the second round here, going into the final round of the first game.
Final round, fight.
Oh, he just barely missed him with that neutral punch, but that parry proves to work. Keeps himself out of the corner. Moral victories within itself. Just pulling out all the gimmicks right now. 4-1 into grab.
And what a stagger. Catches a whip punish.
Just building all of this meter.
And these cancels paying off. Just tempting Scar to do anything.
Not where you want to be if you're against Scar. This is exactly how the Guile music starts playing. And just the smoke, too hard to see, the grab is next. And he was just waiting for it. Scar didn't manage to scout it out. Not going to kill just yet.
Oh, and it does! Starcharger takes
the first
game number 1 right before he actually gets the breaker.
Wait 8 minutes. Starcharger looking surprisingly dominant going up against Scar. Now Scar, granted, having a game lead against Scar does not mean much. I mean, this guy is literally... This guy has consistently come back from being down 2-0 against some of the best players in the scene. So Starcharger needs to keep that in mind. It is not time to celebrate. He still has all of this work cut out for him.
Round 1.
All right, game number 2, final match of the night. Let's see who is going to finish out our top 8. Both of these guys are no stranger to top 8 themselves here in season number 2.
Just going for the little bit of damage that smoke brings, and a down one with no conversion. Trying to clip him with that down 3, trying to get something started with the plus fence. Had to break it. That was going to hurt. Empty flow and the jump. Beautiful stuff.
Savage reversal 1-1-1 from Scar. Not having any of that stagger situation.
Going with those plus frames.
What a reaction to the fan toss. It just fades through and checks him accordingly. Scar looking much more comfortable, and even has the meter lead to back it up.
That's a very sitting in a really good spot right now. As long as he plays super patient.
And the winner of this will move on to face Noble Tweedy in top 8.
Oh, EX Assassin get out of the corner. Very smart. He wanted, at the very least, to stay away from that. But an EX smoke way to switch positions. It is a fight for the corner.
Oh, and Scar keeping it plus.
And it is so hard to deal with it.
And the 2-1 stagger in the throw again. Working out for Scar. One hit away. That's going to do it.
You go going for a little bit of style. Now you see me, now you don't. Scar tying the setup 1-to-1 rather quickly. This is tough. If you're Starcharger right now, you would almost be a little bit confused considering how well things went for him in the first game as compared to the second game where Star just really was just all over him. It almost looked like Star had to adjust the Starcharger's gameplay, so you kind of have to... Starcharger needs to kind of switch something up. And we are once again back in Sky Temple. Guys, please spare me this stage. Spare yourselves this stage, for the love of God.
Round 1.
Here we go, game number 3. Scar with a quick air-to-air for the first hit. Quickly putting Starcharger in the blender. What is the mix? Decides to go for the maximum damage.
Oh, wow, and actually converted it as an anti-air. 4-1-3 can be really tricky when you actually anti-air with it. And I'm shocked that he actually got the combo there, but the gravity on the fall of the smoke bomb looked like it threw Scar off.
Starcharger finally getting something on the board here. Smoke away just out of range of grab. And just Scar just seems to have just kind of woken up a little bit.
Round 2. Fight.
Seems to really just kind of trample over Starcharger right now. Gets some plus frames in there. Down 1 left does not work against Scar. Taking his time. Oh, and the EX spear just to hit him. Get that hit from there. EX Assassin Starcharger's using everything he can.
Scar running away with it now. And just like we saw in the last game, Starcharger putting it all on the line with that EX Assassin Strike and calling in SonicFox.
As they are teammates, the Echo Fox twins. You know what? And you hate to see this kind of thing happen, but Starcharger is... He's on his last legs, but he needs to make something happen. He showed that he can take a game off of Scar, but it's all of a matter if he could switch it up, because Scar is one of the best in the business for adjusting. And if Starcharger doesn't switch things up, he's going to be in a lot of trouble.
Taking his time, trying to send us to a game 5 to close us out. It would be perfect to try to end this on a game 5.
Now, if I'm Starcharger, the only thing I'm thinking right now is how to use that parry more. Use that parry up close. Force Scar to be afraid to use a button.
And taking all of the risk early, that's the savagery of Scar, is that those teleports can come out of nowhere at any time for any reason, it seems. And he has a really high success rate, but not there.
Oh, very nice for Starcharger. He knew Scar was waiting for the EXDP. Ends up getting away with not having to spin the board. Down 1 left. That's what we wanted to see. Nice quick 28%. Commanding life lead right now by Starcharger.
He
goes for the breaker. He does not want anything to do with that blender.
I'll tell you what. I might not have broken there. I would have tried to close that out and win into the final round, potentially with an X-ray, which is what every katana. That's every katana's wet dream right there. Oh, it's Scar. Potentially gonna start the blender here, or he's gonna go for damage. It looks like he's gonna go for the damage here. And I'm not too sure what Starcharger attempted there, and Wake Up just eats a neutral jump punch for breakfast.
With all these staggers, trying to keep Starcharger in the corner, but the EX just has to run to switch positions.
He's gotta be careful because now he has no meter, comes off both bars the moment that he gets him.
Not out of it just yet. You see what he was doing, kind of waiting with those meetings. He wanted to stagger to bait out the smoke wing, but clearly didn't work. Scar taking full advantage of it. And now Scar on set point to move into the top 8. Starcharger not out of it just yet, but not really sitting on too much meter, especially compared to Scar with 2 full bars.
Now, if Scar makes a mistake, he's got the breaker to back it up. And is he going to start the blender?
Looks like he's going to go for some max damage here. Keep him in the corner. Hard knockdown.
Oh, goes for the mix for breakfast. And the instant air fan actually beats out the double trades with a teleport. And Scar gets a whip punish
really tough.
Off that huge Triborg backdash. A lot of whiffing going on. Scar one combo away from closing this out.
Starcharger just trying to make something happen. Needs to be careful of the EX teleport. Cannot be throwing out fans like that. Great with teleports there.
Oh, and it caught the startup of another one and gets him through the EX. Tried it.
Wait a minute, he's not out of it yet.
And if he would have held on to that any longer, it actually would have hit in that down one. But Starcharger is going to fall to Scar, who moves into top 8 with a 3-1 victory over his fellow Texan.
There you have it. Your top 8 for Wednesday is now set. Congratulations to Scar being awarded even more points, and we'll be seeing him go up against